And I rise like the day I rise up. Hello and welcome everyone to the worldwide science call with Dr. Dan Gubler. You are in for a treat. We are here tonight to hear about the science and hear why these products are exceptional and how they truly are, how they truly make a difference. My name is Holly DeMott, and I am calling in right here live from Scottsdale, Arizona. And I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Dan Gubler. I am a product person. I always share that with people. I love products that work. And I always want to look and feel 10 years younger. And yes, I said 10 years younger. And I believe that we have the products right here to do that. And you're going to hear all about those. The format of tonight will be a 30 to 35-minute presentation where you're going to hear from Dr. Dan. And get your notes out, get your paper out, your pen out, take notes and learn from him. And you may think of some questions yourself. We're going to finish the call with the second half with a Q&A section with a panel of health professionals and medical professionals, and they may have questions that you're already thinking of. Okay, so let me go ahead without further ado and introduce Dr. Dan Gubler. He's a PhD and he's Caltech trained. So Caltech is one of two top science schools in the United States, with the East Coast MIT school being the second one. So he has some credentials that are absolutely exceptional. He's a phytonutrient chemist and former professor. For any of you that are on TikTok, he has over 90,000 followers on TikTok. And he also has a big following on Instagram. So if you haven't followed him on those two platforms, you're in for learning so much in a short amount of time because his videos are absolutely amazing. So he has an organic chemistry PhD from Colorado State and a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry from Brigham Young. He's also been a professor. He's an influencer. And I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Dan so you all can get the most information out of the next 30 minutes. Welcome, Dr. Dan.
Thank you, Holly. So great to be with you all tonight. Thank you, Holly, for the very kind introduction. I appreciate you. It's been so great working with you, and you're an amazing leader. Sure appreciate you. And welcome, everyone. It's so fun to be able to talk science. You know, anytime we get to talk science is a good day. If you don't know much about me, the only thing you really need to know is that I love science. I eat, I sleep, I drink, I breathe science. It's who I am. My grandfather was a famous scientist, and I just have dedicated my life to coming up with new ways using natural compounds from plants to help people live proactively. And you see that here on this screen. We are the proactive wellness company, not a proactive wellness company. We are the proactive wellness company. And we have a lot of medical professionals on tonight. And as medical professionals, you know that there's two different ways to take care of someone. There's reactive wellness or reactive medicine, where you wait until there's a problem and then you try to bring it back using pharmaceutical drugs and other things. And then there's proactive wellness, where you help people stay healthy from the very beginning, to stay on the sunny side of life, so to speak. And that's what we do here at 3. So what I'm going to talk about in the time that I have tonight is I'm going to talk about what makes 3 different from other companies out there. What are our scientific guiding pillars? And then I'm going to talk about the science behind each of our unique, powerful products. So to get started, what are the guiding principles of 3 Science? There's thousands of supplement companies out there. And so what is it that makes 3 different from everyone else? Principle number 1 is exploration. There are 600,000 species of plants on the earth, and less than 5% of them have been studied for their bioactive molecules. This morning, I was actually at a junior high, and it was a career day. And so I spent some time talking with the kids, 8th and 9th graders, about exploration. So I am an organic chemist, but more specifically, I am a natural product or phytonutrient chemist. So what I do, my expertise, is to study medicinal compounds in plants. And phytonutrients are the medicinal compounds in plants. And so what we do at 3 is we go out and we find new molecules from plants. We discover plants. We talk with traditional medicine healers. We go around the world on the mountains and the deserts looking for plants. I have discovered 15 different plants and molecules in plants. And so that's what we do. Why is that important here at 3? Well, you think if you're sitting with a bunch of people and you all have the same amount of Legos, yes, we're going back to our younger days when we play with Legos. If everybody has the same amount of pieces and the same types of Legos, then there's only a finite amount of creativity that you could use to be different from someone else. When you get down to it, you're going to be pretty similar. But if you introduce new Lego pieces into the equation, now you have power. Now you're able to build something that no one else on the planet can. And that's what this phytonutrient discovery exploration program does for us at 3. So now with this program, we have new phytonutrients that aren't seen in the industry. And that then leads us to the second step. With these new phytonutrients, the second key pillar is curation. So when you think about curation, the analogy that's useful for me is imagine if you get a curated meal from a Michelin star chef. This is a world-renowned chef, obviously. He or she, they know how to mix and match different ingredients that just make this dish sing. They know that if you mix kaffir lime leaves and saffron, it makes this incredible combination that makes your taste buds just go wild. And if you do this or that to the meal, to the food preparation, they use the absolute best ingredients to create this one-of-a-kind meal. That's what we do here at 3. The phytonutrients that we discover from exploration, we combine them with other nutrients in a very systematic approach. We know what organic molecules, what phytonutrients interact with each other in a synergistic and also in a non-synergistic way, and we eliminate those. And so when we bring these together, we really have a product that cannot be found anywhere else on the planet. All of our products are developed from scratch in our laboratories. And that's not the case with most companies. When most companies want to develop a product, they actually pick up the phone and they call a contract manufacturer saying, hey, I hear collagen's hot now. I want a collagen product. That contract manufacturer will give them a collagen product. It's the same, pretty much the same from the collagen product that they give to 7 other companies. They add in, at a very, very small pixie dusting amount, some ingredients. So it's your unique formula. But in reality, when the rubber meets the road, it's the same as everybody else out there. So we don't do that at 3. And hopefully these first 2 pillars help you to see why. The third one is absorption. You can have the most powerful molecule on the planet, but unless it actually gets into the cell through the cell membrane, then it's of no use and it's flushed out of the body. And as you medical professionals know, phytonutrients from plants are organic compounds. And when you hearken back to your organic chemistry days, I was an OChem professor. Those are good days. You learn in OChem about molecules that are hydrophobic and molecules that are hydrophilic. Well, phytonutrients from plants are hydrophobic. And that's a problem because the body's at least 60% water and the blood's 90% water. And so when you put an organic molecule, a bioactive molecule into the body, it crashes out because it's hydrophobic. And when it crashes out of the body, it's immediately flushed out. So what we do here at 3 with these beautiful phytonutrient-laden curated formulas is we use cellular absorption technologies. We're experts in cellular absorption technologies to make sure that these beautiful molecules get through the cell membrane, which is a gatekeeper, and get into the cell. So we use technologies like liposomes. You medical professionals are familiar with liposomes. They've been used in the pharmaceutical industry for a long time. We use micelles. We have enzyme technology that we use. We use adjuvants. And we have 3 or 4 other technologies that I can't talk about right now because they're actually going through the patent process. And if I told you what they were right now, that would actually be public disclosure. And so that would limit our ability to get these patents. But we have a lot of exciting things coming online when it comes to cellular absorption. So to begin, I hope this helps you see these core pillars help 3 stand alone among other supplement companies in that no other company gets their own ingredients, does exploration. No other company uses those ingredients in a curated approach. And no other company has the degree of cellular absorption technologies that we do here at 3. So with all of this, now we have this foundation, the stage is set that we can use these technologies, these pillars to improve human health. Now, where do we start? Well, we start with foundational health. And if you know me, and if you don't know me, I'm telling you right now, I'm big on analogies. I think analogies are really important to help us understand concepts. So the first analogy that I'm going to use when it comes to overall health is the body is like an amazing molecular machine. It was meant to go 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, like a fancy sport car. When the sports car is humming, everything, all the systems in the sports car are going, they're working harmoniously together to make that car fly down the road. The same thing is true with the body. The body is an amazing molecular machine. It performs millions of chemical reactions every single second. And it's a wonder, if you give the body what it needs, it's amazing what it does. The thing is, lifestyle factors like poor nutrient absorption, the food that we're eating is not absorbed to a large degree. The modern processed diet is devoid of medicinal phytonutrients. Yes, it has macronutrients and, it has vitamins and minerals that have been reintroduced and fortified, but those vitamins and minerals are synthetic vitamins and minerals, and they're actually not absorbed in the body. That's why when you go to the bathroom and you urinate after taking a multivitamin, your urine is bright yellow. You're flushing out these vitamins and minerals. And then soil depletion. It's really interesting. Because of soil depletion, which is no surprise, it's been happening, the food that we eat, even the good food, the fruits and vegetables we eat, are not as healthy as the fruits and vegetables our parents and certainly our grandparents ate. So because of this, instead of being this nice, beautiful car, sometimes our body might resemble more like this clunker. And so we need to improve foundational health. And the product that we have here at 3 to do that is called Vitalité. The French pronunciation, Vitalité, is a product that contains 4 capsules, powdered capsules that are all the same. All 4 are the same. And then it contains 1 omega-3 soft gel. So that's what this product is. It's a 30 count. You have 30 of these packets and you take 1 daily. You open it up, pour it into your hand, take it with water. It's beautiful and it works very, very well. This product, the features and benefits, it gives everything the body needs for proper function. It supports the gut microbiome. It helps with cellular energy. You can see heart, brain, and eye health. But really, it's this foundational product to make sure that the body is strong from the very beginning. Another analogy, it's like the foundation of a house or a skyscraper. You want to make sure that foundation is solid. And if there's hairline cracks and fractures that are forming, you want to make sure that you take some cement and you rub it in and you make sure that foundation is brand new again. That's what this product does. Now, what we've done, few key things here. You can see the key ingredients. But really, what makes this product special, a few of them is this naturally derived vitamins and minerals. And so like I said before, synthetic vitamins and minerals are not absorbed to any large degree. So what we've done is we get our vitamins and minerals from yeast. And it's actually a really cool technology that we're one of the only people that are using this technology. And the way it works with yeast, if we treat yeast nicely, if we feed yeast the right ingredients, yeast will make vitamins and minerals for us. And that's pretty cool. They'll make them for us. But when they make them for us, what they actually do is these vitamins and minerals are attached to what's called a glycoprotein. And you've probably heard glycoproteins before. Glycoproteins are actually parts of the cell membrane. So you have vitamins and minerals attached to a part of the cell membrane. And if you want to get a molecule through the cell, again, we're going back to organic chemistry class, like associates with like. That's one of the dogmas of chemistry. Like compounds hang out, they interact the same as other compounds similar to it. Well, if we have a vitamin and mineral attached to a glycoprotein, and now it approaches the cell membrane, well, now when you have pieces of glycoprotein on these vitamins and minerals, it's immediately absorbed into the cell membrane because it recognizes this vitamin and mineral with the glycoprotein as one of its own. So it's immediately absorbed and passes through the cell. So it's a beautiful proprietary mechanism by how we increase cellular absorption. And the other thing that we do is we have this enzyme blend. And this enzyme blend is not for digestion. It's a special enzyme blend. And what this enzyme blend does is it takes molecules, big molecules, and it cuts them up in a proprietary nature. We have patents on this. It cuts up the molecules into smaller and smaller fragments so that they will now easily pass through the cell, because the smaller the fragment, the smaller the molecule, the easier it is to pass through the cell. So those are different absorption technologies. We have a superfood blend that's rich in chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is really, really good at binding to toxins and shuttling them out of the body. We have probiotics. We have a berry blend that it's packed with phytonutrients, and we've picked and choose different phytonutrients like mangosteens and anthocyanins and flavonols and alkaloids. And if we had more time, we'd go into all the geeky phytonutrients that we've chosen and put them together. We have an omega-3 complex soft gel, which mimics exactly what you would get if you were eating a fresh salmon or tuna fillet. And it's no surprise, but we don't eat as much fish as we should, especially if we don't live on the coast. I live here in Utah, and it's really hard to get fresh fish. So when we take this product every single day, we're getting the essential omega-3 fatty acids and carotenoids that the body needs for proper function. Okay, next need state is skin health. The skin is the largest organ in the body, and it's much more, having beautiful skin is good, but the skin is much more than that. It's an external organ. It supports the body. It actually, so on the surface of the skin, you have good bacteria. So we talk a lot about the gut microbiome, but we have the skin microbiome, and it's so vital for health. There's a whole other area of chemistry called volatile organic compounds, where actually the body gives off molecules. They emanate off of the skin, and they are super important for communication, not just pheromones, but there's molecules that allow us to communicate non-verbally with each other. So the skin is absolutely vital. And in skin, we have factories that produce collagen. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the body, and it's vital for all aspects of human health and all aspects of skin health. And so the skin cells that produce collagen can be thought of as these factories, beautiful factory that produces lots of collagen. The problem is, as we age, the factories that produce collagen start to degrade. They get mothballed and shut down like this old factory here. And factors that do that, stress and anxiety, UV irradiation, pollution, poor sleep, are things that cause collagen production to slow down. And so here at 3, we thought, well, what could we do to increase skin health? And obviously, yeah, we'll add collagen. That's important. But we thought about what we could do, and we came up with collagen, our 3 collagen product. And what collagen does, it provides marine collagen, 5 grams of the highest quality marine collagen on the planet. But more importantly than that, we have a curated blend of phytonutrients from pomegranate and other fruits that actually tell the body to produce collagen again. So we're basically going in, and the phytonutrients that we have, they run into this factory and they work on it and they work on it and they work on it until it gets to this. That's what it does. And that's why this product is novel. Everybody has collagen. Collagen is so prevalent nowadays. There's good collagen and there's not so good collagen. But the kicker is this curated blend that restores pristine collagen-making factories in skin cells. And so these are some of the key features here. I talked about a lot of these already. This product also helps with skin, hair, and nails health. And then again, the important thing, producing having the body produce its own collagen. So we have 5 grams of marine collagen. This is type 1 collagen. A lot of people are talking about different types, type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 1 collagen is the most important form of collagen in the body. 95% of all collagen in the body is type 1 collagen. And we use marine collagen because basically 98% of the collagen in fish is type 1 collagen. This collagen is hydrolyzed and micronized. When you hydrolyze collagen, you get collagen peptides, and we've heard of that before. But the step that we take that other companies don't is we do a proprietary micronization process, where what we do is we actually take these collagen peptides and we break them down further into more bioavailable pieces. So now they can slide through the cell at rapid pace. You know, like when you go to Asia and you're driving your car and then you have those mopeds that are zipping through in and out of the cars. That's what these collagen fragments are in our collagen product. Our collagen is also from wild-caught fish, which is obtained via a sustainable open ocean aquaculture process. So we believe here at 3 in being good stewards of the earth. We love phytonutrients. We want to protect the earth. And so we have marine collagen here. We have pomegranate juice that contains punicalagins, and we've selectively pulled punicalagins out, and they help to produce collagen. We have keratin, and then we have a bunch of other ingredients that I don't have time to talk about, but this curated blend provides the collagen the body needs to jumpstart its production, and then these phytonutrients tell the body to start making collagen again. And that's why this product is powerful. Okay, so the next product, the analogy I want to use is the analogy of a roof on a home. A roof on a home is absolutely vital. It protects everything in the home. It protects it from the wind, from the rain, from sun damage, from the snow, and it helps to keep the house warm. It's vital for function. It's a protection. It's a shield around the home, so to speak. The problem is these lifestyle factors that you can see here can cause the roof of the body to break down. And when the roof breaks down, then the house degrades more quickly. And what we call that is premature cellular aging. That's the problem. We want cells to grow normally, to die normally. We want it to be in this cycle. But premature cellular aging is caused by something called oxidative stress, where we have free radicals that form. Those free radicals cause oxidative stress. Oxidative stress causes the cells to age more quickly, prematurely, and then that causes the body to break down. And so the product that we've developed is an antioxidant super blend called Eternel. And this product contains lots of different phytonutrients and ingredients that are wrapped up in liposomes and other cellular absorption technologies to increase bioavailability of the ingredients. So you can see here are the features and benefits. It protects against UV damage, neutralizes free radicals, can help with longevity, not just longevity, lifespan, but also health span. So, because we don't just want to live long, we want to live long in a nice, healthy fashion. And so that's what this product does. The key ingredients, we have 200 milligrams of resveratrol. Resveratrol is one of the most well-studied phytonutrients on the planet. When you see those news articles saying that, if you drink a glass of red wine a day, it could help you to live longer and this or that. Well, the reason why they're saying that is because of resveratrol in the red wine that's from the grapes. So resveratrol, very good at a free radical scavenger. It turns on the genes, the chemical switches in the body that regulate oxidative stress, antioxidant system in the body. And then what we've done is we've paired that with glutathione, a highly bioavailable form of glutathione. And glutathione is one of the best radical-free scavengers on the planet. Then we actually have marine collagen, the same marine collagen that we have in collagen. We have more of it, 1.6 grams of collagen in Eternel, again, to just help to support skin health while these other antioxidants and the other great ingredients do their job. We have ingredients, we have ellagic acid that we've pulled out from pomegranate. It's a phytonutrient. We have mangostemas that we've pulled out from mangosteen. We have flavonols that we've pulled out from goji berry. And we have alkaloids that we've pulled out from amla and other superfruits that we have in this product. And this curated blend of phytonutrients helps to support the aging process and slow the aging process. We have CoQ10, which goes into the mitochondria, which are the power plants of the cell, and turns them on to make sure that the mitochondria are now functioning properly. And the cellular absorption technology used in this formula, all of these ingredients are wrapped up in liposomes. Simplistically speaking, liposomes are a bubble. Inside of that bubble is a hydrophobic pocket. So organic molecules that are afraid of water, they go right into this bubble. This bubble, the outside of the bubble looks exactly like the cell membrane. So when it goes to the cell membrane, it's immediately incorporated into the cell. So bioavailability is now increased 3 to 5-fold. Most phytonutrients, organic phytonutrients, the bioavailability is the absorption rate is about 20%. Now with liposomes in this technology, the bioavailability is now 87, 92, 97% bioavailable. Okay, the next product is a product that can help us with working out. Working out is vital to be healthy and strong. And the problem is we have laziness. We have sore joints and muscles. We start working out and then we stop because our muscles, our joints are sore, our back is sore. We have the modern processed diet. We have oxidative stress that I talked about before, which slows exercise recovery. And so we want something that supports healthy inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a root cause of health issues in the body. Medical professionals, you know that. They're preaching to the choir here. So we want to regulate inflammation and bring it back down to a normal, healthy state. And the product that we've developed to do that is called Revive. And the features and benefits, it helps with healthy joints, muscle stiffness, exercise recovery. But the biggest thing is it regulates inflammation. It brings that chronic inflammatory state down to the acute inflammation that's normal and needed for body function. The ingredients that we've used to do that, we have curcuminoids, we have boswellic acids from boswellia, we have flavonols from black cumin oil. All of these have lots of good scientific literature on their ability to support healthy joints, to regulate the inflammatory response, to increase exercise recovery. Quillea saponins, we've thrown those in there because we've pulled out these specific saponins from Quillea. And when you take these specific saponins from Quillea and you put them in water, it actually forms another delivery vehicle called a micelle. And micelle holds hydrophobic organic compounds and again shuttles them into the cell. At the bottom here, we have some other ingredients. I don't have time to talk about everything. At the bottom here, piperine and menthol. These are two ingredients from black pepper and mint, respectively. And these ingredients are called adjuvants. And what they do is they make the cell wall leaky for just a split second. They discharge the cell membrane so that bioactive molecules can slide through. You know, it's kind of like those movies where the good guys are breaking into the compound where the bad guys are, and the bad guys have the video cameras and they're watching the surveillance cameras. And the good guys, they have a technology guy that turns off the cameras just for a split second so the good guys can run in and the cameras turn back on. That's what these adjuvants do. So that now we have 3 different cellular absorption technologies. Okay, the next product is a product to help to keep our body clean, to keep the house clean. In this house analogy, we want to keep the house clean. And if we have a buildup of residues, like you think in your kitchen, if you have a buildup of dishes like this, it's impossible to cook and to get things done. The same thing is true with the body when it comes up to a buildup of toxins. The food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe, the things we touch, we're accumulating toxins in the body constantly, like heavy metals, pesticide residues, pharmaceutical residues, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These are molecules that we breathe in from polluted air. All of these things cause the body to build up toxins. And the body cannot function. The body's not going to lose weight when we have toxins in the body. The microbiome, The second brain is going to suffer. Inflammation is going to be rampant, and things are not good. And so if we want to maintain health, one of the core pillars is to remove toxins. And that's why we have this product called Purify. It's a daily whole body detox. It's not like these laxative cleanse teas or anything like that give you rampant diarrhea and you flush out the microbiome. And people are like, oh, look, it's working. You're on the toilet all day long. This is a gentle cleanse that removes heavy metals and other toxins from the body. You take it once daily, and it's a very powerful product. So it detoxifies and cleanses the 5 elimination organs that you can see here, helps with nutrient absorption, and can help with in our quest to support a healthy weight, to lose weight. The key ingredients is this humic shell extract powder. Now, what we've done is in this extract, we've actually selectively gone in and pulled out a molecule called fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is a beautiful molecule if you haven't heard of it before. It shuttles good nutrients. So fulvic acid will bind to all the other good ingredients here in this formula and push them into the cell. So it's kind of like a bus driver. It picks up the good kids, drives them to the cell, drops the good kids off. But it also is really good at binding to toxins and shoving them out of the body. So in the school bus analogy, school bus driver then goes to the penitentiary and picks up the bad guys and drives them out. And so it's a really powerful ingredient. It's one of our cellular absorption technologies. And we have a bunch of phytonutrients like flavonols from coriander, apigenin from dandelion. We have fluoridazine and fluoretin from apple that we've put all together. We have silymarin from milk thistle that's liposomal. And all these help to support different elimination organs. We have this green, you notice, if you look at that picture, it's beautiful. There's a green capsule. Why is the capsule green? Well, it's green because it's made of a molecule called chlorophyllin, which is just basically a chemically stable derivative of chlorophyll. Chlorophyllin is very good at binding to toxins and shuttling them out of the body. So this product, super effective. This is a cellular absorption nutrient delivery product in and of itself. And there's no other product with the curated proprietary phytonutrient blend that we have here. Okay, the last product that we're going to talk about is the immune system. Obviously, if we want to be healthy, we need to maintain health of the immune system. The past 3-4 years, we've all, I think it's safe to say, we've all gained a greater appreciation of our immune system and what it does in supporting health. In the immune system, there's 2 different parts. There's the innate immune system, which, like in this picture, is the nice solid fence, iron rod fence that's built around this house to protect it. And that's an important part of the immune system. And then you have what's called the adaptive immune system. The adaptive immune system is the part of the immune system that's been trained to seek out and neutralize threats. And to use our analogy, that's akin to this beautiful guard dog that scours the grounds, keeping it safe and neutralizing any threats that might try to come in and compromise the safety of the home. And that's what this product Immune from 3 does. It supports a healthy body. It supports the immune system, supports health of both the innate and the adaptive immune system. And very importantly, it also supports health of the gut microbiome, because 80% of the immune system is in the gut. Now, the way that it does this is proprietary to us here at 3. And we use something called quorum sensing. Quorum sensing is brand new. It's actually been around for about 10 years in the scientific community, but most people don't know what that is. Quorum sensing is how bad bacteria talk to each other. They secrete small molecules, and those molecules float back and forth between bacteria. And as bacteria start to chatter with each other, they get more excited, and they give off more molecules, and other bad bacteria come in and they chatter. And they gang up. And it's when they gang up on the body and form biofilms and do stuff like that, that's when they're dangerous, not when they're by themselves. So this phenomenon, how bacteria communicate with each other, is called quorum sensing. And you can see here, we have a quorum sensing blend of liposomal quercetin, reishi mushroom. We have nanosilver, zinc, vitamin C that actually inhibit the ability of these bad bacteria to chatter with each other. And if they can't chatter with each other, they're isolated and they die off. If bad bacteria are dying off, then because in the gut, it's a finite amount of surface area, good bacteria will come and take its place. So no other product on the planet supports immune health, both the adaptive and innate immune system, and kills bad bacteria by inhibiting quorum sensing. This product is powerful. We're writing a patent on it. It has liposomal technology. That's the cellular absorption technology in this product. So we have these 6 products, and I need to end so we can have time for these great questions. But the last slide that I would leave you with is this, because I think it sums it up really well. The 6 products that we have are products that you should take every single day, and they lay the foundation for wellness. You think of this, these 6 products provide everything that the house needs. If you think of the body as the house in this slide, Eternel is the roof that protects the house. It protects the body. Purify is the trash can so that it pulls trash from in our body and pulls it outside so that the garbage truck can come and take it away. Revive is all the happenings inside, supporting healthy inflammation and keeping that in check. Collagen is like the the walls of the house that keep the house stable and strong and hold up the roof. Vitalité is like the foundation to make sure there's no hairline cracks in the foundation. And immune is like the fence and this guard dog that makes sure that outside influences can't come in and compromise the inside of the home. So with that, I know this has been a lot of information in a short period of time. Hopefully you've been able to see, number one, why 3 is different because of these guiding principles that we use of exploration, curation, and absorption, and then how applying these principles has allowed us to develop 6 powerful products that can't be found anywhere else. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Dan. That was absolutely informative and amazing. And I would love to invite our panelists to turn on their cameras and unmute themselves. And we're going to go around and you all are going to meet who we have on tonight, representing medical professionals. So let's go ahead and start. We have Dr. Stephanie Mohan from Des Moines, Iowa. And I'll let you start, Stephanie, with really introducing yourself with your medical profession. And if there is a question that you have right away, I'd love for you to go ahead and ask it.
Hi, my name is Dr. Stephanie Mohan. I'm from Iowa, born and raised, always lived here, love it so much, just Heartland all the way. And I'm a dentist. I've been a dentist for 27 years. I own and operate multiple practices actually here in this area. And we have just so many patient applications for this and just have been looking and searching for a high quality product line to use in our business. So just really, really happy to be here, and thank you for inviting me. I have kind of a practical question, if you don't mind. I mean, it's funny because I'm such a science nerd, and I mean, my oldest 2 children have a physics and a biology degree, respectively. So it's kind of funny. I mean, we're all science nerds in my house, so it's not as if but I'm kind of the business mind of the family a little bit sometimes. So I just kind of want to ask a practical question, if you don't mind. So if you have somebody that is kind of purely preventive in nature, a patient that maybe is just really trying to be very proactive. They don't have any diagnosed health issues or anything. I mean, of course, Vitalité is going to be, kind of their foundation. And I love that so much. But, how would you recommend, if they just don't have any issues, how would you kind of recommend if they're maybe on a little bit of a budget and they have a little bit of a, constraint? I mean, of course, we'd love for everybody to take all 6, but what would maybe be some practical advice for that?
Wow. Yeah. Wonderful question, Dr. Mohan. Sure appreciate you. We'll do without the budget constraints, right? Everybody should be taking all these products every single day because we are a proactive wellness company. And one of the fallacies is that we think, well, we're not, we're healthy and we're not sick. But I would say ... yet, right? It's just a matter of time. There's things that are going on in the body. And if we're not maintaining then, it's like we stop paddling in the river and we start slowly going downstream. If someone is on a budget, I think a lot of it just kind of depends on their need state. Historically, if they've had problems with toxins building up in the body due to environment and, maybe mold, if they've had experiences in their life with toxins, then definitely Purify would be the product to take. If, when it comes to oxidative stress, especially skincare, if someone lives in an area, or if skin health is really important to them, then obviously Collagen and Eternel are the products that you should take. When it comes to the immune system, if through life experiences and different things, the immune system has historically maybe been not quite as strong, then obviously Immune would be the product to take. So I think a lot of it just kind of depends on the walk of life from the individual and where they're coming from. And, based on that, I think it's pretty easy to see which of these 6 products we could tailor to their needs.
Yeah, that's a fantastic answer. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Dr. Mohan. Thank you, Dr. Dan. Okay, let's go to the Bay Area. We have 2 doctors that we're going to be talking with. We have Dr. Ran Kim, welcome, and Dr. Durish Zandi. Welcome, both of you. And if you would do a quick 30-second introduction of your medical profession and then ask your question.
Thank you. That was a wonderful presentation by the way, Dr. Dan. Thank you for your knowledge and advice. I'm a GI surgeon in East Bay, and I take care of a lot of patients who are obese. And as a secondary result of their obesity, they have problems that brings them to me. And as Dr. Zandi, who's a family practitioner, is well aware, obesity is associated with some over 300 plus disease conditions. And we have partnered since I have obese patients that require care after my surgeries or before. I've relied on Dr. Zandi to take care of these patients. So that's my background. What I wanted to ask us specifically, just like Dr. Mohan, a practical question is, when these patients undergo weight loss treatments, they are inevitably depleted on their amino acids, electrolytes, and minerals. What specific products would you recommend as these patients go through a weight loss journey to replenish their needed elements using 3 products? And the second question is, what is the maximum usage of these products? Do you take them all 6? If so, what is, again, maximum usage of these products? Especially, I've noticed that 2 of the products have the same ingredients, namely resveratrol. So is there limitations or usage number, frequency that you would not use? I would appreciate your recommendation. And I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Zandi if he has any questions or not.
That was a great introduction. Just very briefly, this gentleman saved my sister's life 17 years ago. So we are about 45 minutes apart from each other. And I've sent all my surgical and actually all the colonoscopies because he's absolutely painless. So he's the closest to God that I know of. I tell him every Thanksgiving, and I'm going to end it there. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be part of your group. Okay. If Dr. Kim says that you're a good group, I'm a believer.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kim, for bringing him with you and having him on tonight. So, Dr. Dan, do you want to answer the first questions that Dr. Kim asked?
Absolutely. Yeah. So when it comes to obesity and weight loss journey with the products, again, all 6 of these products, if people can, are products that they should take. And I guess with that sentence, that actually I'll answer the second question first, because when we designed these products, we wanted to make sure that there's no redundancies or overlap or increases in vitamins and minerals, compounding effect for taking multiple, that there would be toxicities. So when we developed it, we actually looked at it holistically as a whole. In reality, we actually looked at it as one product. what is the one thing that we can do to support all areas of health? And then we broke that down into 6 different individual products that you take. So with that mindset, we made sure that you would never, overdose or take too much of something when used as directed. And so when it comes to how much to take, that's why we have the recommended use on the product. That recommended use is not something that we just randomly invented or threw a dart at a dartboard and, oh, look, it says take twice a day or whatever. Those dosages, those usages, product usages are based on the phytonutrients that are in there, their activity, their biological activity, and the synergistic effects that they have. So use them according to recommended use. Your first great question, Dr. Kim, about obesity and whatnot. If you had to kind of prioritize products, number one, I would obviously choose Vitalite, because as you mentioned, nutrient depletion is a big deal with the people that you work with. And so this product providing the bioavailable, highly absorbable micronutrients, phytonutrients, vitamins and minerals, chlorophyll, and enzymes, probiotics, it provides a really nice package that, again, lays that foundation for people that are in the need state of your patients. And then number two, Purify would be a really, really good one, because, I'm preaching to the choir about the relationship between the gut microbiome and obesity. I would love to hear a lecture that you could give me on, the gut microbiome and obesity, and so taking Purify to make sure that the gut and the gut microbiome is healthy and strong by removing toxins. Those are the 2 that I would start.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Dr. Zandi, did you, through the presentation, did you have any questions, or do you have any now?
No, I told you, he made me a believer, okay? But even this presentation more so. I appreciate you guys.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kim. Thank you, Dr. Zandi. And Andrea, I want to introduce Andrea Cyberling from Iowa. Andrea, would you introduce yourself within your medical profession?
Yeah, I am a nurse, live in Des Moines, grew up in Des Moines my whole life, and I have a special certification in wound ostomies. So a lot of these products will be interesting to see how those can affect patients too. My question would be, the quality of omegas is important. Can you tell more about the sourcing of where the omegas are from in the Vitalite, and the reasoning behind the 6 and 9 being in it?
Yeah, that is a fantastic question. So the omega is obtained from Scandinavia. Like the marine collagen, it's obtained through a sustainable open ocean aquaculture method, because we want to be good stewards of the earth. The earth is a gift, and we, like I said in my presentation, and we believe in that. And so it's very pristine. The amount of heavy metals is non-existent. Mercury, that a lot of people worry about with marine products, is non-existent, not detected at all in this product. And so, yeah, with the omega 6 and 9, what's really fascinating is, and there's a lot of bad press in social media about omega 6, omega 9, seed oils, pro-inflammatory. If you look at a fillet of salmon or a tuna fillet, and you analyze the omega-3 fatty acid, and you analyze the omega composition, it has omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9. So omegas are actually not the bioactive molecules in the body. They're prodrug is not the right word, but they're precursors to the active molecule. And so omega-3 is converted to molecules called resolvins and protectins. Omega-6s are converted into molecules called myrisins, and omega-9 are converted to other lipoxins, other bioactive molecules. So in small amounts, in the amounts that nature intended, it's all about the dose determines the poison. That's the old adage. In the amounts that we have in this formula, it actually does a really good job at keeping inflammation in check and making sure that the bioactive molecules that come from omegas are being produced to bring homeostasis to the body.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very good. Thank you. I have a question around collagen. And I know I'm the host here, but I love collagen. And, there's a lot of collagen out there, lots of it. And, some may say marine, or whether it's chicken, or whether it's bovine. And I guess it's a two-part question. One is, why marine based? And the second would be, do we do testing to ensure that it is 100% marine collagen? And I ask that because I know there's several out there that are not 100%, yet it says it on the label.
Yes. Wonderful questions, Holly. So why marine collagen? That's because of the type of collagen. So when we talk about collagen, there are, at least 12 different types of collagen. And the type of collagen that you want for the body when it comes to skin health and just overall health is type 1 collagen. The collagen industry is so hot, and people are trying to be so desperate to differentiate themselves that now they're trying to throw out all these types of collagen. But really, there's type 2 collagen, and that comes from chicken cartilage is the largest source of type 2 collagen. And so if you really want to help with joint health specifically, like bone health, then type 2 collagen is nice. It's a good ingredient. But if you really want to help with skin health and all other aspects of health, it's all about type 1 collagen. And when it comes to marine collagen, like I said, about 98% of the collagen in fish is type 1 collagen. So it's just it's basically a native match for the collagen composition in the body. And then identification, we do adulteration identifications all the time, where we have our collagen, and when our collagen is third-party tested in our lab, one of the parameters that they test for is called adulteration. Is it adulterated or not? And basically, what we can do is the protein composition is slightly different if it's marine versus not marine, and so we look at that composition to make sure that it's the same as marine, and if it is, then it's identified as non-adulterated, and we move forward in using it in our manufacturing process.
Thank you. And as far as the quality and the sourcing, what testing does 3 do before going to the manufacturing plant to ensure that the ingredient is what it is, but also, free of, let's say, pesticides, insecticides, and all of that?
Yeah, we do a whole battery of testing. We use basically every analytical instrument you can imagine. We use HPLC, we use FTIR, we use mass spec, we use UV vis, and sometimes if we need to, we use NMR. These are all just acronyms, but these are analytical instruments that are used, and they all have different properties in their ability to analyze molecules. And so when you use all of these together, you can get a really comprehensive picture of the quality of the ingredient. And so for us, we're phytonutrient curators. And so it's all about the phytonutrient in the ingredients. And that's what we focus on. A lot of companies will just say, oh, ginkgo's ginkgo, we'll just use it, and as long as it says ginkgo and whatnot, we'll trust, and it's okay. But you can have ginkgo that has large amounts of phytonutrients, and you can have ginkgo material that has 0. And so that's what we do to really make sure that they are chock full of phytonutrients, both the ones that we discover and bring to the table and the ones that we use in our curated blends.
Very good. Okay. Thank you so much to Dr. Dan and to our panelists. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your time and your questions. And Dr. Dan, we are in good hands with you. I know that. And these products are definitely a game changer. We cannot wait to get them in our hands. We cannot wait, but they're a game changer. And I feel so many people out there need quality products. And when you're talking the curation process, the sourcing and the delivery, the cellular absorption, thank you for the work that you're doing here at 3. I know I appreciate it. And thank you to the panelists again, and everyone have an amazing night.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.